Oh, hi, gang. Boy, am I glad to see you. I just went to an unusually useful stuff sale. Well, they're not silly. They're just unusually useful. Well, but these aren't reading glasses or sunglasses. They're drinking glasses. Nope. Well, it's easy. You put one end into your drink and the other end into your mouth and then take a drink. Yeah, well, a minute ago you thought they looked silly. Well, that's true about a lot of things, TV. Sure. Take this guy, for instance. Right. Have you ever seen anything funnier than an elephant's trunk? But it's not funny to an elephant because he uses it to pick up his food and put it into his mouth. Right. And do you know what these are for? Well, these are an elephant's tusks. He can use them to push heavy objects out of his path or dig for water in dried up watering holes. Well, it's a special kind of plant called a cactus. Yep. A cactus has these sharp needles instead. Ow! Make that really sharp needles. Well, that's the idea. Well, think about it. Way to go, gang. That's exactly right. And look at this. Hey, well, don't laugh. If I'm at a baseball or football game or at a parade and I'm eating a hot dog or a slice of pizza when it starts to rain, the umbrella hat keeps my head dry and leaves my hands free for eating. You know, I don't know. Guess I'll have to go back to the unusually useful stuff sale and buy a couple of tiny snack umbrellas. Well, if they don't, somebody's missing out on a terrific opportunity. Sure, I'll fire them up right now. Anytime, gang. The name's Angus McTrix. I'm the fastest man in Scotland. Oi, champion Grand Prix racer, champion motorcycle racer, and a pretty darn good speller too. Wow. W. O. W. Told you I was good. Because Anthony asked me to stop by here and talk to you about racing. I can't be certain. I'd say about 250 miles per hour. Actually, I was on foot. It was at a racetrack near London. Backed into my exhaust pipe, set my pants on fire. I was halfway to Scotland before they cut me. That's a great grand giggle you got there, Larry. But you wouldn't laugh so hard if it happened to you. I didn't know. Perhaps because the other cars kept trying to get in front of me. I raced a train once. The train? I kept up for about 3 blocks, but my luggage slowed me down. Otherwise, I'd have won for sure. suppose. Aye. Seems to me I heard about this Thomas the Tank Engine before. I wouldn't mind racing him someday. Why would I want to be doing that? This thing doesn't look so fast to me. I'm sure I could outrace it any day of the week.
What?
I'm real glad to see Gordon finally learned you shouldn't be out and about when you're covered with mud. Aye, but one time I got even muddier than old Gordon. Sure, I was racing a horse through the Scottish Highlands. Aye, it's a big area back home where the ground's often soft and muddy. I didn't say I was on a horse. I said I was racing a horse. I was on foot, running like the wind itself. The horse. The bad luck of it was, I lost one of my sneakers in a mud puddle and had to hop the last 5 miles on one leg. I know. Do you have any idea how hard it is to buy one sneaker? All the shops insist on selling them 2 at a time. The fastest one in the town. Hey, you do not stay racing long as I have without following the safety rules. When I go riding, I always dress just so, and wear a helmet, no matter where I go. When you go biking day or night, keep your headgear strapped on tight. Remember, helmets were invented so your noggin wouldn't get dented. Always be careful when you're riding round. Use your best judgment and you'll stay safe and sound. Thank ye. But you didn't have to be calling me Angus all of the time. You can call me Anthony. Hi, gang. I had you going that time, didn't I? Good. And don't forget what he told you about wearing a helmet when you ride your bike. Promise? That's the spirit. Well, I'm invited to a picnic, so I'm going to ride my bike over to the park. Hey, can you come back later and watch some more? Excellent. Oops. Wouldn't be much of a picnic if I forgot the food. Well, so long, gang. See you soon.